All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live with another uh, round of tornado warnings. So far, we have two active tornado warnings in North Texas. In this image, you can see here, we have a tornado warning in, looks like another one in Wood County up here near Quitman, and another one back down here in, I think this was, oh, let me see. This is Van Zant County. Another tornado warning remains in effect in northern Van Zant County. Looks like the area of rotation, the area of concern, is north of Willis Point. I'm sorry, north of Wills Point, moving east northeast. Looks like it's going to pass the north of Edgewood area. So, folks in Edgewood, uh, we've been through this a couple of times today. Go ahead and take your tornado safety precautions. Also, Quitman, uh, this tornado warning is very, very strong. You can see that bright red in there. It's indicating very high winds. So that area rotation is a big area concern. So those of you in Wood County, south of Quitman, you should already be in your safe places, in your storm shelters, or in your hallway closets, center part of a home or building, downstairs, underneath something. Uh, and then keep away from your windows and doors. Winsboro, the storm is moving up towards your area, so you folks prepare for this tornado warning to be extended to cover yourselves as well as Newsom. You folks should go ahead and take precautions to possibly go ahead and uh, take shelter as well. Now there is a see, there was a report of power lines down in a tornado near Canton, and we did get reports of a very large, very damaging tornado on the ground near Canton earlier. Um, there is several reports of tornado. Here's a tornado wedge near 80, heading into Grand Saline. Um, this was earlier. Uh, So these are very, very large. Uh, see, here's one in Canton. Tornado damage at this time, at this location. Nil injuries reported. So luckily there was no injuries reported in that tornado. But we are still keeping an eye on these. These are very, very strong storms producing very dangerous, very strong tornadoes. And I believe that one, in fact, was this storm, this tornado warning over here over Wood County. Or go up north a little bit, and in Paris there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Then there is also some rotation uh, in there, but not enough to warrant a tornado warning. Uh, but again, all the way down from Waco and to Gatesville, all the way down by Killeen, stretching all the way up into Van Zant and Canton and Wood County. There is a long line of storms, so it looks like we're going to have a long night of these storms producing possible tornadoes in these cells. So I'm going to take a quick look down here, down in Kaufman County, and take a look at this storm near Camp. There is rotation in that storm right there. Uh, However, it is not there is rotation in all these storms right here. There's some rotation down here again between Gun Barrel City or Seven Points and Rice, Texas. There is rotation right there, as you guys can see right here in this in the right screen, the right panel where the base velocity is showing that wind's circulating. And there is some rotation down here in Malone and Penelope down by Hubbard. So we want to keep an eye on those as well. I can expect one or two of these to go tornado warned here anytime soon. So we're going to keep an eye on these tornado warnings right here in Wills Point and in Quitman. So we are going to keep a watch of these, and if anything comes in, we will update you as time goes on. So keep watching this radar, and hopefully we can get all these tornado warnings to expire. Alright guys, we are here. We're going to update you real quick. The tornado warning in Wood County was allowed to expire. However, there is some circulation, but that storm is dying down south of Winsboro. So you folks down in Winsboro are, so far you're doing okay, but still be on the lookout for any rotating wall clouds. And there is a spotter report. This was earlier. This is well over 30 minutes to an hour ago. A large tornado 4 miles west of Quitman crossed Highway 192, tracking north-northeast. So that was a tornado. There are 3 other reports of tornadoes here around the Canton area. But this tornado warning right here uh, in Van Zandt County remains in effect, and this is between Edgewood and Wills Point. Let's go ahead and, oh, wrong button. Let's go ahead and you can still see some rotation. You can see right here there is some rotation north of Edgewood and northwest of Wills Point, and that tornado, potential tornado, that rotation tends appears to be tracking towards Alba, maybe in Torrance County, possibly south of Emory and Flats. So you folks in Flats, just go ahead and get ready to take your tornado safety precautions. You are not in a tornado warning, but let's just anticipate this thing keeps its strength and moves in. So you folks in Rains County, prepare for a tornado warning to be issued for your area. We're going to go ahead and look down here in your camp. There's still some rotation there, but it's weakened quite a bit. Gun Barrel City, there's some rotation, and that's cell moving into to North Gun Barrel City as well. Alright, you folks down in Wills Point, that tornado warning, looks like that tornado warning was allowed to expire. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, there's still some rotation in that area, but doesn't look like they're going to allow that tornado warning to continue. They did allow it to expire, so that is a good thing. There are still some storms down around Gun Barrel City that look like they could be tornado warned at any time, as well as down around Hubbard. There's still some strong rotation. You can see that rotation right in there. That's still significant, and that's still something we're keeping an eye on. But at this point, Van Zandt County, the tornado warning has expired for you. We're going to keep watching because this has been a very active day for everyone. It appears that all the severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings have been allowed to expire all the way along this frontal boundary. And you guys can see right over here, there's that cold front that is pushing that this dry line through there, and that's what's creating all this. And you can see that dry line right in there. This trough of colder air is coming through, and it's mixing with that warmer air coming out of the Gulf, and it's just exploding right in this area. And that's what all this weather is from. Unfortunately, you guys down in northeastern Texas are getting it now. Um, we are having a huge break up here in Oklahoma. We haven't had any tornado warnings today. Um, Amarillo, Lubbock area, Midland area, all these areas are finally getting a much needed break from tornado warnings. For the last week, we've all just been hammered up in Oklahoma and northwest Texas. Unfortunately, we are still getting it, and now it's in northeast Texas, but we are still watching all of these areas that have rotation in these storms. There's still significant rotation. You can see the hell core signatures in here. Less than a quarter, 3/4 of an inch, about a 1/4 inch right in here, same here, 1/2 inch, another 3/4 inch, 3/4 inch, and probably 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch right there, and a 1/2 inch down and around Waco. So we are still watching all of these storms, keeping an eye on all of these storms. So keep it right here, and we're going to keep monitoring. Sure. Alright folks, we are going to go ahead and end the stream here. We have, so far we've come across a couple of tornado warnings here. We've allowed them to expire. The National Weather Service has allowed them to expire. There are a few areas of interest that are starting to weaken. However, down around Dawson, let me stop this animation real quick. You can see there is still an area of interest here, but the storm is so small we don't think there may be some rotation in there. There may be some lowering and wall clouds that are rotating, but it's not likely to produce anything due to these storms on the tail end. These small cells right here that are pulling the energy away from the storm that it needs. Now, if this was isolated, it would be tornado warned and probably be severe. So at this time, we don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings in effect throughout northeast Texas. So we are going to go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate everybody that's been watching. We ask that you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified anytime we get new videos. We go live again for storms and tornado warnings. We mainly cover North Texas and Oklahoma. Um, so if you guys have anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave a comment down below, and we will. If you live in a certain area, we just tell us where you live down below, and we will definitely start covering that area for you, because we are here for the viewers and here to help everybody to be a little bit safer. Uh, we understand a lot of people don't watch TV anymore. They usually stream their TV, Netflix, Hulu, and all these things, and YouTube, and this would be a good channel to keep in your queue. That way you can watch our stuff. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. That's going to do it for the stream. Thank you for watching. We want to send our prayers to those down around Canton, because we understand that there has been a large damaging tornado, and we want to send our thoughts and our prayers to them and anybody else that's affected. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night.